Hi everyone, we are going to do our final method of addition, and today we're doing the vertical method. Now, when we talk about the vertical method, it's a sum like this because we're adding vertically. That's vertically. All right, so you might recognize sums like this. They are sometimes referred to as soldier sums. All right. But now we're going to take the soldier sum and we're going to take it one step further where we break it down. All right, because that's the new way of doing things. We break everything down to make the sum simpler and easier to understand. So in the old days, we would just add the numbers 5 and 2, which is 7, 2 and 6, which is 8, and 1 and 3, which is 4, which is easy enough. That's pretty easy to do, except children do get confused because we are actually not adding a 2 and a 6 in this example. We're adding 20 and 60. And here we're not adding 1 and 3. We're adding 100 and 300. So when we break that down, we sort of drive that point home. So for each one of these numbers, we're just going to break it down. So for 125, we're going to have 100, we're going to have 20, and we're going to have 5. And for 362, we're going to have 300, we're going to have 60, and we're going to have 2. And just like with the old vertical sums, we're going to add those vertically going that way. So 5 and 2 is 7. 20 and 60 is 80. And 100 and 300 is 400. All right, now we can put those numbers together and we end off with a final number of 487. So if I stand back, you can just see how it is done. So it's like the old vertical sums, excepting we have just expanded it. We've broken it down. All right, we're going to do another example. All right, let's try one with our good old zeros. All right, 254 plus 105. Okay, there's our sum. So the vertical sum, we place it underneath each other. All right, 105. Okay, now we're going to break it down. So we have 254. So when we break it down, we have 200. We have 50, we have 4. And 105, we have 100. What are we going to do? There's a 0. It's time to panic. No, it's not. We're just going to put a 0 because that means we have nothing. And then our units, we have 5. All right, we've broken it down. Now we can add it vertically. All right. Let me just put my lid there. Okay, so 4 and 5 is 9. 50 and 0 is 50. And 200 and 100 is 300. All right. You notice that I started adding by the units and I worked my way towards that side to the hundreds. And I've spoken to you before about that. Always start with your units. Even when we did the old-fashioned vertical sums, we always start with the units. All right, and we do that as a good practice because when it comes to subtraction, we need to start with the units in case we're borrowing. So if you have that in your mind to always start with the units, it's a good habit. All right, we're going to do one more example just to set it in your mind. Let's wipe it off the board. Okay. All right, we're going to do 147 plus 256. Okay, so that's our sum. Write it vertically. All right. Now we're going to break it down. Start with the top number. All right, 147. Now the bottom number, 256. 256. All right. Now we're going to add. So 7 and a 6 is 13. All right. So that's your answer. So write your answer, 13. 40 and 50 is 90. That's your answer. Write it. And 100 and 200 is 300. Now we're going to add those three amounts together. All right. Don't worry about this. If it confuses you, just break this down further. Go 10 and 3. All right. So 90 and 10 is another 100. So we got 300, 400 plus 3. My final answer is 403. And that is how that sum is looking like. All right. So like we have done for the other days, you're going to get some sums to do in your book. And we're going to see how you do with this method. When it comes to build your brain power, all right, let me just show you here. We're doing page 7 and page, sorry, not build your brain power, this is Pragmass. I just want to show you how we need to set it out because you might feel a little bit confused, but you're going to get a sum like that, okay? You can see how we've broken it down. The 35 is 30 plus 5, the 24 is 20 plus 4. You're going to add that amount, and put them together to give you a final answer. All right, so good luck with that today, and let's see how you do.